Let's go, man.
All right, thank you very much, Michael, and welcome to the NBA playoffs presented by Google.
Let's go.
It's the first round presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook in Denver, Colorado, getting ready for a heavyweight matchup between the Clippers and the Nuggets as we take a look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Modelo Especial. The Clippers 18-3 over their final 21 games, led by Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Norman Powell, Chris Dunn, Ivica Zubac. The Nuggets, great continuity in that starting lineup.
That nigga great
Murray,
braids
Michael
don't
Porter
grow,
Jr.,
bro.
Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, and Christian Brown. Ryan Ruocco, Bob Myers, Angel Gray with you, about ready to go in a charged-up Ball Arena.
Get that bitch started.
David
Adelman,
after just 3 games at the helm of the Nuggets as head coach in the regular season, coaches his first playoff game today. Meanwhile, Ty Lue coaches his 93rd. Here we go. Game 1 is underway. The Clippers win the tip.
Let's roll.
Crowd will stand here till the first Nuggets bucket. As Harden goes to the corner to Dunn. Dunn bounces, shot clock fading. Zubac leaves it
Harden
short,
acting like a 2K player. Nigga just ball hogging that bitch, just dribbling.
45% from the floor, doing so by far the best mark.
Come on, why is he guarding him, bro?
Comes this time. Porter alone connects. Good sign for Denver to have Porter hit that first one. Ty Lue told us Michael Porter Jr. is a key for them. As Zubac stuffs it down, sits down, and Denver will control. Here's Murray, finds some space. Murray on the finish.
Ups his scoring more than any player ever. That is not hyperbole. That is a fact.
Yes.
He goes up 6-7 points in the playoffs.
Leonard hits the jumper. Here's Harden off the rebound.
Nasty.
We've seen the start to this game for Zubac, who's a real contender for all that.
Hey. Easy, man.
Harden. Oh, beautifully fed. Zubac, extra feed, and Dunn storms in for the finish. What a gorgeous pick and roll in the execution from the Clippers.
Man.
And they're scoring pretty easily. Already 14 paint points for the Clippers, and it's been pretty easy for them. Not a lot of resistance from the Nuggets. Here's another easy one.
Good basketball. That's good basketball right there.
That's healthy. They're motivated, and Kawhi Leonard, who we haven't even mentioned much, physically looks better than he's looked in 5 years. As Harden keeps doing what he's been doing.
I forgot about Westbrook, bro. That's crazy.
Here's Brown alone.
Hey.
Timeout, Ty Lue.
Here comes Murray. Denver making a little push here. Murray bounces. Jokic. Lethal combination there. And 8-0 Denver runs. Bench with Jones.
He's going to have to score 40 about each game, bro, for them to win. I'm looking at it.
On a deep
because I forgot
three.
He's so
the Clippers got a squad, bro.
Here's Harden. 3 seconds left.
Step.
Harden at the horn. You bet.
Wow.
Denver came on a 10-0 run right before those 2 bombs that we saw from James Harden. What have you liked about his pace?
Did y'all just see what I seen?
Great pace, getting downhill.
That was nasty. That nigga almost tore his ACL,
He's not going to step up and just keep getting downhill.
Hey, bro, skip this shit, bro.
Run,
Come on,
had a couple turnovers. They got out in transition, so we got to be better with that.
This bitch.
Yeah, I was going to talk about the defensive end. You mentioned how important it was for you guys on that end. What collectively can you assess on how you guys have done so far?
Bro,
a good job overall. I think, like I said, getting back in transition, taking care of the basketball.
They ain't like this LeBron coaching or some shit.
Here comes Simmons. Simmons finds Leonard for the bucket.
That's not a foul. I'm
gonna
be real. That's not a foul.
Leonard a chance for 3.
Like you just said, I think that's the real key. On a team that doesn't have a lot of wing defenders, the Nuggets, Westbrook has to be that.
Jones floats it in.
Come on, man. I would have been mad as hell.
Leonard connects on a 3. Here's Leonard staying on the floor with his 2. Leonard muscling his way inside for the finish. Good so far here today.
Yeah, and a lot of people thought, Ryan, when Paul George didn't come back, that's, again, way too easy right there. Kawhi Leonard just blowing by.
good so far here today.
It's not looking too good,
Denver.
Denver.
Ryan, when Paul George didn't come back,
rooting
that's,
for y'all.
again, way
They
too
just showed
easy
the
right
same
there.
shit.
Kawhi Leonard just blowing by.
With him on and off, they go from bludgeoning teams to getting crushed as Zubac gets free.
Denver.
Only keep saying
Denver,
it,
y'all
but
going
Denver's
outside,
problem this
bro.
season's been their defense. And again, you can see it
the
right now.
playoffs.
Clippers shoot 57% from the field.
You can't guard
The
that
Clippers
shit,
are already
bro.
established their defense.
Some slow ass
Jokic
moves.
takes. Short. Zubac secures the rebound. Up ahead, Leonard roaming free, lays it in.
Bro, how do you fall
Timeout,
like that?
Denver. By the way, Harden has not fouled out this season. Brown off the steal. To the rim.
There you go.
That's how Denver's going to...
Back to Jokic. Murray had a good look there. He passed up. Westbrook connects.
Westbrook.
40%, I would call that uncontested.
Westbrook, bro.
Are you going to decide to do it, or are we just going to keep getting run over here in the half court?
Powell splits the D and slams it home.
Where's the
30th,
defense?
Last in the league in attempts. 28th in makes. Jokic dips in.
Can't guard
puts it
that
home. Here comes Dunn.
Shoot the
Harden
ball,
with
dude.
space will fire and hit from three.
I guess I would have
James
shot that
Harden
bit.
who
I'm
had 15 last 5 games of it averaged
Waiting that
29 and a
bit.
half points, 11 assists.
fuck hard.
Here's Jokic.
You can't guard him.
On Dunn. Oh my goodness.
Can't guard
the
that, bro.
footwork. Murray got unnecessarily
Hey,
tricky.
Denver.
And Powell takes advantage. Obviously, one of them is going to be eliminated in the first round, but you could see either of them making a deep run in these playoffs as Murray finishes.
There you go. Good shit. I'm mad as hell that nigga make that shit over
the
me.
end of the regular season, came back, played the final 2 games.
I thought you was about to get in the way, bro.
Explodes. They going in, you thought they had
It's a
significant
game now.
advantage.
Third quarter, 3 minutes.
13. And obviously the bench plays better at home. 13 for the Nuggets.
Hey,
Murray swivels
too
in.
easy.
And didn't finish it.
Again, the little things. He's 9 of 18 from the field. As Batum makes them pay. I mean, it's always
You
the
gotta
missed
play
layup and the
defense,
3 on
bro.
the
You
other end.
gotta
It's
sprint
always
over
that
there.
5-point swing.
2-for-1 opportunity for the Clippers. Jokic comes up with a steal.
Slow ass nigga. Look at this slow ass.
Motoring all the way.
That was the slowest fast break I may have
They
seen.
let him
Here
do
with Coach
that?
Adelman and
Bro, skip
Coach
this
told
shit,
me
bro.
at halftime, Coach Sanders said,
I know I seen
every
3
quarter
steps.
tells
Am I
a story.
tripping?
What did that quarter
That nigga
tell you
said-
about your team?
Thought we were
Bro,
really
that's
engaged.
crazy.
Played extremely hard. Won the quarter by 1. Offensively, we just got to make sure we get a shot up every time down. It's that kind of game. It's a grinded out game.
That
It's what
nigga
the playoffs are
traveled.
about.
I'm still thinking about
but
that. That's
I like their
crazy
energy.
that
I thought the end of the first quarter, start of the second, we weren't there. But that quarter we were. If that continues, we'll give ourselves a chance.
Bro, show the game,
Jokic showed
bro.
us a little bit
Damn.
of everything he had in his bag. What did you like about his touches in the third?
Well, we got him the ball inside, which we need to do. You try to give him the ball everywhere, but sometimes in games like this, keep it simple, make sure it's in his hands, read or react from their defense, take what they give us.
Thanks, Coach.
Rebound. Leonard racing up the floor. The
It's crazy.
hesitation and the explosion. Kawhi Leonard to the rim.
He'll put him
Bro,
back.
he's on the bench doing all that. Nigga, sit your ass down. Stop me right. That hoe was hard, though. I'm not
Here's
gonna lie.
Jokic. Draws 2. Westbrook on the couch.
That nigga Westbrook talking about.
No problem with that. They're both some of the best ever to do it. That'll be the Clippers' offense until Zubac comes back
Hey,
in. Murray
there you go.
goes up.
You gotta turn up too, bro. You gotta help the Joker, my
Leonard
nigga.
is 16th straight game.
Tie ball
for this
game.
20,
7 minutes
third
left.
longest streak of his career. Batum, catch, fire, and hit from
Great
3.
defense, bro. Damn.
Here's Jokic. Backing down Zubac. Jokic flips it in.
I don't know how he do it, y'all.
Imprecise.
Them moves are slow as hell,
Zubac
but it
now
works.
17 points, 12 rebounds.
I feel like I could guard that nigga, bro. I'm way quicker than this nigga.
Beautiful cut.
But of course he gonna back me down and play big boy
Have to be
game and shit.
disciplined and execute.
And that's where this 2-man game is so effective. Murray out of 3.
Down by 1.
Flings it back, 3 to shoot Batum. Oh my! What a shot from Nicholas
Bro.
Batum! As the mismatch
What?
on Harden.
I don't even know who that
Leonard
is.
shading, double comes, open Gordon, his 3. It's good!
This is a
I'm about to hop
fight.
on Prize Picks.
Crowd rising to its feet. Brown for the lead. No. Westbrook, yes!
There's what he does.
Clippers all 5 starters, as Bob said. 1-point game
Down
under
by
3 to
one.
go. Jokic fakes the 3, dishes.
Let's go. Turn up, Westbrook.
Here is
Come on,
Murray,
nigga.
down 1 in game 1.
Go back in your prime mode, nigga.
Westbrook a 3. You bet. How about that?
I'm about to hop on Prize Picks, bro. It's over.
We talked about it.
I see it, Denver, bro. I know what I be talking
Clippers
about.
out of timeouts. Here's Harden going quickly. Floats it up and in.
Come on,
Tied
bro.
at 98.
I fuck with both teams,
Here
though,
we
but I want
go.
Denver to win this
Shot
game
clock
right here.
turned off. Game 1 in the balance. Tied at 98. Murray waiting. 10 seconds remaining. Leonard up on him. Jokic getting a touch. Double comes. 6 seconds. Jokic gives it up. Westbrook 3 seconds. Westbrook throws it off of the Clippers, and that will do it. Denver does not get a shot off, and we have open for much of the afternoon. But
Westbrook,
Denver
bro. What the
use their
fuck?
play in transition to get back in.
Shoot something,
Murray
bro.
sliding in, flipping out.
Damn.
5 to shoot. Gordon.
Westbrook
Rages
just pissed me.
the rim.
Great patience.
Hastily up the floor. Murray weaving, floating, and hitting.
He just has a knack for the
Stupid
big
man.
moments, right?
I'm excited like I'm on the bench.
Leonard. Surrounded, fades.
You
and
can't go at
hits.
that shit.
Big
He
bucket
gonna hit
there,
that shit.
Harden.
1 minute
Gonna
30.
take Murray.
120
Harden
win.
skates in and floats another home. Second he gets that. 10 to shoot. Another
Come on.
touch here for Jokic. Brown
Go
will
by one.
fire. And Murray. And a steal. Dunn comes up with it.
Come on,
Here
dog.
comes Leonard. Resuscitation for LA. Harden connects. What a
He
three.
gonna hit
from
that shit. I
Harden.
can't hate on that. I fuck with
Wait
him.
here. Westbrook. No. Gordon keeps
Gosh,
alive.
man.
Just a
That's what people be
2-second
talking about,
difference game in
Westbrook,
shot
man.
clock. And now
Gosh, what
huge free throw from Gordon.
You
Here
lucky,
comes the
bro.
next. He got it. 3-point game.
Skill.
Oh,
They gotta get a
shit.
good look here.
Down 3.
Watch
10 points
Kawhi,
to go in
bro.
overtime.
Watch Kawhi.
Harden knocked out of bounds, and it last hit Harden. And guess what? The Clippers
They lost
cannot
like
challenge
that.
it. Denver in front.
Yo.
Here another failed inbound. Dunn trying to get to this one.
Oh, I thought he was
and
about
a
to steal
foul
that
is
shit.
called on Dunn. 28, 9,
This ball
and
game,
12
they
for
about 4
Jokic.
right now.
Has the
This
next.
game.
With 6.5 to go, Clippers are out of timeouts.
Oh yeah, y'all out of timeouts too.
Here is
It's over.
Powell. Screaming across the timeline, launches away, able to hit the 3 with 0.9 remaining. But that will
Bro
do it.
landed out of
The
bounds,
Nuggets
dog.
emerge. Game 1 victors
Good game, bro.
in
Good
an
game. I'm
overtime
not gonna lie.
thriller.
That's a good one right there.